Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Kia Sorento. This one is the SX trim and there is 8 trims you could choose from, but let me go ahead and show you all the features this SX trim has. Under the hood there is a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers on this engine: 22 in the city, 27 highway, and 24 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Sorento. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. And it does have the sapphire blue paint. It is a $445 option, and the price on this one with destination is almost $42,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called sapphire blue, and it does look very good on this Kia Sorento SX. And I really like the gloss black with this sapphire blue. Anyways, this blue color is $445 option, and I think it does look very good. And as I mentioned, there is 8 trims you could choose from. There is the LX, S, and then there is the X line S, EX, X line EX, and SX, the SX Prestige, and the SX X line package. Hopefully I said them in order, but anyways, yeah, there is 8 trims you could choose from. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link of the Kia website in the bottom so you guys check out the trims. But anyways, I really love the way how this Sorento looks like from the front. It does have that nice sporty look, and yeah, seriously, beautiful design. And Kia have been doing a great job with their design. For the grille, it is finished in gloss black. It does really have a nice look to it. And this Sorento has the new Kia logo. I personally think the new Kia logo looks amazing. And for the headlights, Kia killed it. They look phenomenal, and the turn signal indicators are down there, and the LED daytime running light is in the same place as the turn signal indicators. The high and low beams are LED, and the 2 outer tubes, projector tubes, are the low beam, and the inner tube is the high beam. And seriously, the headlights look very, very nice. In the bottom there's more of that gloss black trim, and in the center there is the sensor for the emergency braking, and there is some fog lights in the bottom, and they are hidden. You can't really see them unless they're on. And on the side there is a vent to let air in, increases aerodynamics. And all the way in the bottom there is this brushed aluminum. I think it does look very good. And yeah, seriously, I really love the way how this thing looks from the front. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Kia Sorento. Here is the side view of this Kia Sorento, and it does look honestly amazing. As I mentioned, it does have that sporty look to it, and the gloss black actually adds a nice sporty look to it. There is a ton of gloss black right here on the side. There is some in the bottom. The fender flares are finished in gloss black, and the rims are finished in gloss black, and I think Kia did a great job with the rim design. The size is 255, 45, 20, and honestly those trims don't even look 20. They look more like 18, but yeah, I really like what Kia did with the rim design. And for the window trims, they're all finished in flat black, which I like, and the mirrors are finished in gloss black, and there is this trim underneath the mirrors. It is finished in gloss black. On the mirror there is a turn signal indicator and a blind spot monitoring system, and there is some gloss black roof rails and a sunroof. And seriously, the design on the side of this Kia Sorento looks amazing. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Sorento. Here is the back of the Sorento, and the back looks pretty good. Again guys, it does have that nice sporty look to it. I know I said that multiple times, but seriously, this thing looks very good from the back. And tail lights have a nice look to them. They have this dual design, and everything right here in the back is LED except the reverse lights. I really wish that Kia made the reverse LED, but it is actually halogen, and the reverse lights are actually located in the bottom. And yeah, that's the only thing I really don't like about the back of this Sorento. All-wheel drive badge is all the way to the left. Kia badge is nice and big. Sorento is written down here, and it is nice and big and spaced out, finished in chrome. And the backup camera is right here. And yeah, I really like the lines back here, nice and sharp. And this blue just honestly looks amazing. Third brake light is located right there. And I really like the gloss black right here on the side and in the bottom of the spoiler. And the design of the spoiler looks good. And by the way, the wiper is actually tucked underneath the spoiler, so can't really see it. So I really like what Kia did, and it just gives the back of this Sorento a cleaner look. And in the bottom there's some gloss black, and there's some parking sensors here in the back. I really like this silver trim. I think it does look good. And here is a reflector. Underneath it is the reverse light, as I mentioned, halogen reverse lights. And there is like a opening right here. I'm not sure what Kia tried to do back here, but probably they tried to make it look like it has exhaust tips here in the back. But overall, the design looks amazing from the back. And overall, I think the SUV looks very good from every single angle. Here is a key of the Sorento, and honestly, the key looks good. Has a really nice lightweight to it, and it feels nice and solid. And in the back, there is nothing. In the front, there is the Kia logo with the remote start, and on the side, there is the lock, unlock, tailgate release, and a panic button. And you could actually remove a physical key that is located inside of this key. Anyways, let's go ahead and open the tailgate. Does open nice and quick. And up here there is two buttons, one to close the tailgate and the other one is to close the tailgate and lock the SUV. And there is a handle right here. And inside, with the third row up, there is an okay storage place. And if you need more space, then go with the Telluride. But I'm glad that Kia offers 3 rows in this Sorento. And in the bottom, there is the jack and the jack tools and a storage place on the left, and some tie downs right here. And there is a 12-volt right there. I really wish that it was located like almost close to the tailgate. And let me go ahead and drop the third row down, and then I'll drop the second row down and show you the space in the back of the Sorento. Alright, so I just dropped the third row down. Very easy. You just pull on those straps and then the seats go down. And yeah, there's a good amount of space, and I love the fact that the third row actually goes nice and flat. But let me go ahead and drop the second row down. Just click, you just hold the button down. It's not double click. And the seats go down nice and quick. And yeah, there is a ton of space in the back of the Sorento. Here is the door handle. It does not have a sensor right behind it, so to lock and unlock this SUV, you have to click on this button. Here is a front door panel, and the front door panel actually looks pretty good. I really like the design of it, and I really like the tan interior. Kia calls it gray, but anyways, this top portion right here is nice and soft. I really like the chrome trim. I think it does look very, very good. The door handle has a really nice design to it. It does feel very, very light, but does have a nice solid feel to it. I really like the design of this trim. And yeah, overall, I think it did a great job with the door panel. This right here is nice and soft, padded. I love the stitching. The armrest is wrapped in leather, and it is soft. And even the handle, this right here is soft. I love the stitching, the tan stitching. And yeah, everything looks very good on this door panel. All the window switches and mirror controls have a really nice premium feel to them. Even the sound, everything feels nice and well put together. In the bottom there is some plastic reflector and an okay storage place in the bottom. Speaker has a really nice design to it. This is plastic, which is fine, and seats are nice and comfortable. As I said, it does have like a tan interior, and here are the seat controls with lumbar support, and the seats are nice and comfortable. But let's go ahead and move inside this Sorento, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Kia Sorento SX. Does look very, very nice from the inside. And yeah, I really like the design of the interior. Everything feels and looks good. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather. I love the gloss black with the brushed aluminum trims on this steering wheel, and overall I think the steering wheel has a really nice design to it. The thickness is nice and wrapped in leather, and yeah, overall I really like it. Right here on the left there is the voice command, phone controls, and the volume controls, and on the right is the button that will control the center screen, so you could go to a few different menus, and this goes up and down, and you'll have the cruise controls right here on the right, the steering assist, and the gap, so you could set the distance between you and the car in front of you. And on the right there is the wiper controls for the front and back, and on the left is the headlight controls, fog light controls, and the turn signal controls with the high and low beam. And the gauges look okay. Kia have been using those gauges for a really long time, and I think they should actually change them, but they're very easy to read, and the font is nice and big. And as I mentioned, there is a screen in the middle, and I really like the way how the AC vents look like. I really like the brushed aluminum. There is a bottom AC vent. I don't really see that a lot in cars, so there's like a top one and a bottom one. And down here there is few buttons. There's 4 buttons: brightness control, lane keeping assist, traction control, and the tailgate release button. And by the way, I forgot to mention, but there's 3 ways to open the tailgate. There is one on the tailgate itself, there is a button inside, and there is one on the key. Here is a screen. It's a 10.25 inch screen. It does look very good, and I really like the design of it, and it's connected to the gauges. And yeah, it does have like almost a tablet style screen, and like integrated into the dash kind of screen. I personally think it looks good. It is finished in gloss black, and Kia and Hyundai system is nice and responsive, so I really like it. And by the way, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And here is the backup camera. There is sensors in the back, and the backup camera resolution is not bad. It is nice and wide. And let's see, I think it does have actually different modes. Yeah, it does have like a down view mode, and it does have the normal mode. And right here on the left there is few touch sensitive buttons. There is a volume knob and a tune knob, and there's actually more touch sensitive buttons on the left. Let's say if you want to go to map real quick, click on it and that will take you to maps. And down here the climate controls are very easy to use. Here is the fan speed, modes, AC, sync. It does have dual climate control, by the way, and there is the auto function. There's 3 stages of the auto function. And here is the off button, front, rear, emergency light button. And this whole thing is finished in gloss black. I really like the brushed aluminum with the gloss black trims. And yeah, I think Kia did a great job with the design. And by the way, here is the temperature, so bring it up and down using those toggles. And as I mentioned, on the other side there is 2 air vents. There is a top one and a bottom one. They actually did the same right here. So I'm not exactly sure why they did this style. I mean, this one is aiming down. You can't bring it up and down. This one you could bring it up and down, but yeah, I'm not sure why they added the bottom ones. Maybe more for style. But anyways, there is a storage place right here. You have to press it hard for it to open. There is a wireless phone charger. There is 3 USBs inside, which I like. And this Sorento SX has heated seats, 3 stages, and all the buttons and switches, everything feels nice and high quality. Here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed dual clutch transmission, and there is 2 cup holders next to it. This metal console is finished in gloss black, and I really like this brushed aluminum. And the shifter has plus and minus, and it does turn off the smart mode when you put it in the plus and minus mode. And down here there is the drive modes, and then you'll have a lock button. You could lock the wheels so they spin all at the same time. Anyways, the drive modes are really nice in this Sorento, and the wheel feels nice and solid. And yeah, there is 5 modes. There is Smart, Sport, Comfort, Eco, and Snow. And here is the engine shut off, brake hold, hill descent, e-brake, the parking sensor buttons. You could turn that off if you want to. And this button right here will turn on the backup camera. and I really wish there was 360 in this SX trim. There is a storage place right here, and the armrest is nice and soft, wrapped in leather, and inside there is a good amount of space with a deep tray, so I like that. And up here there are a few mirror, looks good. It does have thin bezels, and yeah, overall it's nice and big, but there is no buttons underneath it for the garage controls. Up here there is the SOS, and there is touch sensitive buttons for the lights, and here is the button that will turn on all the lights in this Sorento. Here is a switch that will open the panoramic sunroof, and this switch, or this button right here, will keep the lights off when the doors are open. And let's go ahead and open the panoramic sunroof. Let's see if we could open it more. So this is the max it goes, but it definitely brings a lot of light inside of the Sorento. And yeah, seriously guys, I'm very impressed with the interior of the Sorento. And the glove box is nice and big, and I really like this trim. This right here is not very hard, and it's not very soft. It does have some softness to it, but it's mainly hard. And this right here is a little bit soft. But yeah, seriously, I'm very impressed with the interior of this SUV. For the back door panel, it does have the same design as the front, and Kia did not cheap out. So this top portion right here is not plastic. It is the same soft synthetic rubber material the front door has. I really like this trim. It does look very good, just like the front. Door handle feels nice and light, solid at the same time. And they use the same exact materials here in the back door, so they did not cheap out back here at all. The armrest is nice and soft. This is plastic, but the handle is soft. I really like the chrome right here. There is one small cup holder, gloss black trim, and all the window switches are automatic up and down. Plastic in the bottom, which is expected, of course, and a tiny bit of storage place in the bottom. I think Kia could have done a little bit better job with the storage place in the bottom of this door. And here is a speaker. And for the second row is nice and spacious, good amount of leg room, and the headroom is actually very good. And again guys, it does have a panoramic sunroof, and definitely with this panoramic sunroof makes the SUV lighter or brighter, and especially with the white interior, it just makes it very bright. There is a handle right here to recline the seats. There is a button right here. This button will basically recline the back portion of the seat to the front, and then it will move the whole seat to the front. And there is a button up there that will do the same exact thing. So let me go ahead and show you. To be able to get into the third row, and the back seats look like that. They are spacious, but I'm gonna jump back there and tell you what I think about the third row. Here is the third row, and the third row is actually not too bad, but the seats are very low and my knees are very high up, so it's definitely not for adults, it's for kids. But I reviewed a Honda Pilot a few days ago, and the third row is for adults, so it was very comfortable. But the Sorento is not a really full size SUV or a mid-size SUV like the Honda Pilot, so of course it's not going to be comfortable. But back here there is a storage place, cup holder, one USB, and on the other side there is the 12 volt, the two buttons to drop the second row down, one USB, and one cup holder and the storage place. And by the way guys, I forgot to mention, but there is one USB, one 12 volt AC vents in the back. I really like the brushed aluminum, and there is some gloss black. And yeah, this Sorento looks very nice. And oh, by the way, there is one USB on the seat, the passenger seat and the driver's seat, so there's two USBs, which is nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Kia Sorento SX. I would like to thank Trevor and Napoli Kia here in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Sorento. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.